There is one dividend that income investors chase again and again, a payout in the neighborhood of 9 to 10% from a name most people have never heard of. It is the largest business development company on the market, ticker ARCC, Aris Capital. A BDC is the retail on-ramp to the private credit boom. It lends money directly to private mid-sized companies that banks stepped back from, and it hands most of the interest to you as a dividend. So here is the question worth a few minutes. That double-digit yield is real, but is it a durable income machine or a credit cycle trap dressed up as one? Let's take it apart the honest way. No buy call, just the mechanism that decides it. Start with how the machine actually works, because it is simpler than it sounds. Ares Capital raises money and lends it out, mostly as first-lien senior secured loans, to private middle-market companies, the kind with earnings in the tens of millions that are too big for a small bank and too small for the bond market. Crucially, more than 90% of that lending is floating rate. That means when short-term rates are high, the loans pay more. The interest pouring in swells, and the dividend looks unstoppable. Because a BDC is legally required to pay out most of its income, that flood of interest flows straight through to shareholders. For the last couple of years, with rates elevated, that has been the income machine in full song. So far, so good. But that is only half of the machine. And here is the honest tension. Floating rate cuts both ways. The very feature that made the income surge when rates rose means the income falls when the Fed cuts. Lower base rates, less interest, thinner dividend coverage. And coverage is the word that matters. Dividend coverage is simply net investment income, the money the loans actually earn, measured against the payout. When that number slips under 1, the dividend is being paid out of more than the company earns. The deeper risk, though, is not the rate. It is non-accruals, loans that stop paying at all. In a real credit cycle turn, mid-market borrowers default. Those loans go on non-accrual. The value of the portfolio, the NAV, erodes. And the same leverage that amplified the good years amplifies the bad. That is the trap the yield is quietly priced against. So, why do smart income investors still hold it? Because the machine is not a fly-by-night operation. Ares Capital is the biggest publicly traded BDC there is, run by one of the largest credit managers in the world, lending mostly senior and secured, first in line if a borrower fails. Scale means diversification across hundreds of loans, so no single default sinks the ship. The bulls read that as a durable, well-underwritten income engine that has walked through prior stress. The cautious read the other side. Private credit has boomed for years without a full recession to test it. Coverage tightens as rates ease, and a yield this high is the market's honest way of saying the risk is real. Both can be true at once. The scale is a fact. The cycle is the bet. So what would actually settle it? The yield is real. The cycle is the open question. Watch two numbers instead of the headline dividend. First, dividend coverage. Is net investment income still above the payout? Or is the dividend leaning on reserves as rates fall? Second, the non-accrual rate. Is the share of loans that stopped paying creeping up as the credit cycle ages? Those two together tell you whether the machine is still running on its own earnings or borrowing against a turn. A double-digit yield is not free money. It is payment for taking credit risk at the on-ramp of the private credit boom. This is educational, descriptive analysis of how the mechanism works, not investment advice. Do your own work before you act on any of it.